Alright guys, I'm getting ready to fix me some taco soup today, and gonna put some rice in the rice steamer. Yeah, I don't even know how I could even set up a camera and how I was gonna do a cooking video, but child, my kitchen is very small. And I can just to show you, this is my counter space. And it's full with all kind of kitchen gadgets, my microwave, that's my stove. I got, and see, it's shaped so funky. I got stuff all in the back over there, crock pot, cake plate, just stuff all in the back. The counter, this one is so awkward. I mean, I have very limited counter space, and I don't use my top shelf because I'm so short. But I'm gonna get ready to make this soup. And this taco soup, this is a simple recipe. It has the chicken broth in it, a can of diced tomatoes, can of like rotel tomatoes with the green pepper chilies. I use chili beans, but you can use pinto beans. I use a can of black beans, a can of tomato sauce, and you can use a can of corn, but I like the frozen better. So I use the frozen. Sometimes I use frozen black beans too, but I use the frozen, and what I'll do is just empty out when I rinse these off. I rinse these black beans and stuff off too, by the way. When I rinse this off, I'll just fill up the one can with the corn and put that in my soup. And I'll use this whole thing of chicken broth. You can use no meat. You can use ground turkey, ground beef, chicken, whatever you want to use. Let me go up in this cabinet too here, because I use taco seasonings. I don't know if I want to use that kind because it's spicy. But I'm going to use, I got some from Aldi's. I'm going to use some taco seasonings. And I'm also going to use I know I had some ranch. And I'm going to use a pack of ranch in it. And you can actually, you can, like I said, you can use whatever brand. This is just happens to be the brand that I bought at Aldi. So, y'all, I'll come back and I'll show you, the soup, when I'm done. And show you, everything. And I sometimes when I go to work, I'll put this on, and I'll put this on and I'll let it go in the crock pot on low for 8 hours. But this I'm just gonna cook on the stove, and I'll cook it like on 4 or something. On my 4, I have an electric stove, but on 4 on a low simmer heat for about an hour, just so it can get those flavors and they can melt. And I'm also gonna put me some rice in the rice cooker, so I can have some rice. I like rice with mine. Sometimes I eat it with corn chips or Fritos or whatever, or tortilla chips or whatever. Anyway, I'll get back with you in a little bit. Maybe if I put it up here. I don't think you can. And that's it, guys. Mixed up. Like I said, I'm going to bring it to boil, and I'm going to simmer it down for about an hour and let it cook. And I'll get back with you with the finished product. Alrighty. Bye. Hey guys, happy, what's today? Tuesday. You can tell my mind. We got back late last night from Houston, and I'm here. I've been a bum all day. I did get up and go grocery shopping, and I finally cleaned out this refrigerator and plugged it in. And I did get up and cook and do a few things, but they were minimal. Anyway, this is the taco soup I was preparing at the beginning of the video. And I have my rice here. So yeah, y'all, and this, I'm gonna give you a close-up of it. This is it with ground turkey, corn, black beans, chili beans, tomatoes in it. Anyway, I'm gonna say my grace here. Sorry I'm looking like a bum today. Like I said, I've been bumming all day. So I hope everybody has been having a great day so far. Oh, it's so good. And like I said, I let this simmer on the stove for about an hour. Y'all, I really enjoy Houston, but it's a city that I wouldn't want to live in. It's too big for me. This is just entirely too big. Like I said, you could eat this taco soup with tortilla chips, throw you some avocado down in it, and it's just really good. That's the rice, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh, and today I have some cranberry juice cocktail to drink. Y'all, I want to tell y'all that I really had a blessed trip. Man, I really was kind of second guessing myself whether I should have went to this or went on to the Mega Fest in Dallas, last week. But I truly got a blessing from that, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about it. The tour is called, I think it was Get Ready, Stay Ready. But it's Eric Thomas. If anybody ever seen, he has several videos. They're motivational videos. He's a minister also. But they're motivational videos on YouTube. So you can go out and Google it. And while I enjoyed him, I truly did. I enjoyed his portion. I enjoyed the entire conference. And I thank my brother for, kind of taking me. And I really enjoyed it. And I'm going to put a clip of him at the end. He don't like to be on video. None of my family does. But we did get a chance to go to Pop Do's. And, well, I couldn't film the meal because, of course, he didn't want to be in it. But, the speakers, I thought I wrote the speakers down. But at any rate, one of the speakers, y'all, was named Inky Johnson. And I really was not familiar with him at all. My brother asked me had I seen or heard anything he ever done. I'm gonna get one of his books. I don't know how many he had out, but I'm definitely gonna purchase one. Just this man's determination to make it, and survive and be an example for his family and his community. It's just amazing to hear his story. And some of you may be familiar with him, but like I said, I wasn't. But apparently, he had a situation where he was, grew up poor. Someone helped him. He went to a poor high school. He ended up getting a scholarship to University of Tennessee to play sports. I guess it was football. And so he was looking to go in the NFL. Well, right after he had gotten a letter that he could be up for the NFL, he some tackle and he got really hurt. I forgot what he called it, but he has lost all the feeling and it looked like his right arm. And that he could have quit. The doctor told him that he was going to die. He's just a living testimony, and he was just saying, adversity either makes or breaks you, and you have to choose and decide what it is you want to do in life. And there was another gentleman. I mean, I'm really gonna read up on him, and if I get a chance to hear him again, I would, because he was the first speaker. But like I said, he was phenomenal. And then they had this guy named Jeremy Anderson, and it's just like his was more about, you don't have to stay where you are. You can determine, and I do this a lot. I say, I'm going to try to do this, I'm going to try to do that. And he said he had been on drugs and alcohol and all that stuff, smoking cigarettes. He was smoking weed. I don't guess there were no heavy drugs. But he just made up in his mind one day that he was going to quit. So he did. And he was saying, you don't have to stay stuck, where you are. And so it was just, his was also, now so there was just a lot of stuff in the conference that I really enjoyed. And then it was another gentleman, Lord forgive me, but I can't remember his name. He had a presentation, and he talked about how he had went from making $26,000 to $30,000 a year at the cheesecake factory to having a seven-figure t-shirt business. I mean, he does other things, but that was his goal, to do something else in life. And he said he invested like 1 hour a day towards his business and his dream. And it was very motivational. His was. And Eric Thomas ended with, we'll say we want to do something, we want to be something. We don't put any effort into it in life. We don't study what we want to be. We just go out and try it, and then when it don't work, uh, we quit. If it don't work right away, then people, this a microwave. He didn't say this. I'm saying this. This is a microwave society where you want everything just so quick and don't want to put the work in it. Well, you looking at somebody else, but you need to worry about your own self. You're looking at how they succeeded, and don't know what all it took. You're looking at the finished product. And I always say, it's something T.D. Jakes said. You see my glory, but you don't know my story. You only see the end product. You see where I'm at now, but you don't know what all I went through to get here. Like, you're looking up at Inky Johnson. I was looking at him, and you seeing this dynamic speaker, and all he went through, and he has his house posted and stuff like that. But he was talking about how he grew up, in a situation where he was in a 2-bedroom home with 14 people. He had never slept in a bed till he went to college, And how many people will go through that type of adversity? And I was talking to my brother about this. Eric Thompson was saying something about his team, how, for the first couple of years, of course, they had wives that worked and was able to have an income, but how many people would give up what they're doing now to pursue their dream if they knew they could barely make ends meet? I don't know too many people that would do that. I wasn't in a situation to do it. Sometimes I wonder how, I hear people say things about their dream job and stuff, and I wonder how, they figure out what that is. At the age I am, I don't know that I know. I mean, how do you figure out what your passion is? I don't know. I think I'd rather have my calling, whatever God wants me to do, and something where I can help somebody else. Oh, to that note, y'all, I'm going to start having a weekly word of encouragement or inspiration. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet. But anyway, I'm going to post once a week. I'm not sure what day yet. But it's just going to be just some words of encouragement. You might not be what you're interested in. And of course, I'm no expert. This is just something I want to add to my channel. And I hope it adds value to somebody. If you want, any particular subject you want me to talk about, just probably try not to keep the videos very long, 5 to 10 minutes. But if it's something you want me to talk about, feel free to drop it in the comments. And once again, like I said, I'm no expert. This is just my thoughts, will be my thoughts on the subject and sharing it. Some of it will be based off scripture, some of it will be just based off living and having morals and values and stuff. And just, like I said, once again, my opinion, feel free to disagree with it. But anyway, but yeah, y'all, if y'all get a chance to go to this conference, get ready, stay ready. I would encourage you to do so, 'cause like I said, it was really a blessing to me. And an added value. So, and one thing that Eric Thomas said is a lot of times you have friends and that don't really align with your values. He said, make sure the people in your life have aligned values and morals as you. Otherwise, the friendship, he said, will never work. So, I don't know. I tell you, people that encourage you and help you to grow, help you to do better. You should do the same for them. You should be in their lives and help them, encourage them to do what's right. Help them to grow, help them to develop. You have so many people that have friends who will lead them down the path of destruction. And if a person really loves you and want to see you good in your life, they don't want to see anything bad happen to you. So they're not going to try to have you constantly doing the wrong thing. You know, we all have done something wrong. And, but at some point you get to a point where you don't want to see your friends in any type of trouble. You don't want to see them in a bad situation. So you're not going to do things that'll put them in that area, in that way, or advise them otherwise. And they're not going to do that for you. So, I don't know who was it that said that you have to have you have to be a millionaire before you actually become a millionaire. Which means you have to have a millionaire mindset, I guess, before you become one. He said that's why a lot of athletes and stuff lose their money because they never had anything. They don't know how to process it. Because I always say, how can you have that much money and lose it? They don't know how to handle that type of wealth. And without it keep coming in, they just think you can spend, spend, spend. And he said that's the same for lottery winners. He said they get hit with this big amount of money. You know what I said? Hit me, hit me. But, you know, and you know how people go up and sometimes they start acting totally different and start just being horrible. You just know how to act, when you do get something. You don't have to be a behind hole, a butthole, basically, when you do attain something. And everything that up sometime will come down. You may not always be on top, but when you know how to survive, you can always do it again. When you fall, you can get up. Some people fall and give up. But there's no need for that. I actually could have used the spicy taco thing. You could use some more spice too, but I didn't put no hot sauce on this. Y'all, I love the 99-cent store, y'all. I got in there and spent like $35, $36. And I told my brother about it. And he actually went back the next day and bought him some things Sunday. And I know if I lived near one, I probably would lose my mind. I was just so impressed with the produce. I did get me some cherries that were 99 cents a pound. Because they so high here, the cheapest I've seen them. It's $2.99 this year. I ended up getting some. Now, they were real good. They're real good. I got them in the kitchen. I rinsed some off earlier. And bought them back. Had I known some of the things, I would have taken a bigger cooler. But you live and learn. So those of you who have that 99-cent store, relish it. Y'all, this was so good. Very tasty, very filling. I haven't eaten any green vegetables in the last few days. I got me some spinach in there to cook some fresh spinach and all this earlier. And some sweet potatoes and some fresh corn on the cob. And some summer yellow squash. I have some zucchini I had cooked earlier in the freezer. And didn't eat all of it. But I'm going to cook that yellow squash. I think I'll cook that for Sunday. Because I really want those vegetables. I actually need them. I guess I'll eat me some soup and a little small salad for my lunch tomorrow. Anyway, guys, this wasn't meant to be as long as it was, and I'm sorry because I'm going to add the recipe, what I cooked for the recipe for the soup at the beginning of the video, or you've already saw it. And I'm going to also slip in a clip from Papa Do's. It's just a real about 15-second clip with my brother. Anyway, excuse me. I want you to know that I love you. God loves you. Remember to always, always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. And please, y'all, you know, I know sometimes you say she says that all the time. But you never know what type of battle someone is going through in their life. A simple word of kindness sometimes will just change a person's whole outlook on things, change their day. You know, and if you smile at someone that may have been in a downtrodden mood, you know, that didn't have that at home. They left home and they just were stressed out when they left home and they run into a friendly face. It changes their whole perspective for the day. So please remember to share your smile and share it with yourself. You do, because you know when you smile, you don't have time to be worried and stressed out about a whole lot of stuff. If you could just smile and it makes a difference. It just changes your whole day. It just brings you joy. Anyway, that's enough for my preaching, y'all. I'm going to get off of here, but I'll see y'all later this week. I'll talk to you later. And remember, you're blessed and highly favored. And I love you. Have a great day and a good night. Bye. We're at the favorite Papado's restaurant here for lunch. Just order. I ain't had nothing but some bread. Got that gumbo for the starter. I got me a cup of gumbo for the starter. Look at those shrimp, y'all. Oh my goodness.